What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a full face of Ulta clearance makeup. I went to two different Ultas yesterday and bought a full face of stuff from the clearance section, and yeah, I'm a little nervous, more excited to test out this stuff. They have a lot of different options, which I was really happy about. So I tried to pick products that I had never used before, and a lot of them are from brands that I'm not even familiar with as well, because I feel like that's more fun than me just like using a product that I've used before, you know? So I'm really excited to test it out. Hopefully we find some hidden gems. Some of the stuff was even up to like 80% off, which is like crazy. So I'm excited to try it out today. Make sure you guys are following me on all of my social medias. My Instagram will be on the screen here at Strack Official. I'm gonna be posting my May giveaway very soon. And also be sure to be subscribed to my YouTube channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so in the two different Ultas that I went to, I literally went to one, got basically everything, and then went to the second one in search of a primer because I couldn't find one at the first one, and the second Ulta didn't have primer either in the clearance section. I don't know if they just don't do primer on clearance or like whatever it is, but I could not find a primer. I have a product though for every other thing, so I am just gonna go in really quickly with the CoverGirl Vitalist Go Glow. This is just like a little primer that I love. I don't know what it is with me and not being able to get primers, like with the Believe Beauty video that I did, where I tested out the new Dollar General brand, Believe Beauty. I couldn't find a primer for that either. Somebody doesn't want me to have primers over here. But yeah, I'm just gonna prime up the skin with this real quick, just a little bit. Alright, so up first, the foundation I got is from Cat Beauty. I've definitely heard of this brand before, although I've never used any of their products and didn't even know that they were sold at Ulta. But this is their Cushion Compact Foundation. It says it's skincare plus makeup all in one, and I got shade medium beige. I honestly picked this foundation because it was the only one that actually was in a shade that I thought could somewhat match me. A lot of the shades were just like either way too light or way too dark, and there was like not a lot of medium shades, but this one had it, so that's why I went with this. I also do really like cushion foundations too, so I'm excited. And it does say on the back that this is great for all skin types and that it's basically just skincare plus makeup, so it doesn't say whether or not it's supposed to be full coverage or matte, dewy, whatever. It really doesn't say. This is what it looks like. Oh, I should tell you guys the price too. So originally it was $18. I got it for $8.97, so like $10 off. Okay, upon opening it up, there is like a little bit of something on this little puff thing here, but like I'm not gonna be using that, so it's okay. I'm just gonna stick my beauty blender in. But the actual foundation like still has the protective coating and everything, so we should be good to go. All right, so this is what it looks like. It does look a little dark, but we're gonna make it work as we always do. And I'm just gonna stick my beauty blender right on in there. This is how I like to actually do cushion foundations. I just find it to be easiest to do it that way. Oh, it's actually not too dark at all. Actually a pretty good match there. Definitely seems like it's light coverage. I'm not getting like a ton of coverage from it, but it's not bad. My skin has been pretty red recently, which is not cute. I don't know why. I feel like it's like, I don't know, like I'm like digging my beauty blender in here. Oh, wow. This is like really dry. Normally when you press into like a cushion foundation, okay, so when I press into it, I get a little more, but like, okay, I have to press really hard. I'm gonna tap that with my finger. I don't think I was pressing hard enough, and that's why I wasn't getting a lot of pigment, because normally the actual cushion is like pretty saturated to begin with, but this one isn't. I guess maybe it's like been sitting there for a while or whatever, but if you press into it, like I definitely got a lot more coverage on my nose, so I'm gonna like really press in there with my beauty blender. Some more coverage to build up. Okay, yeah, so you just gotta press it in there because it is a little dry on the top part. This actually looks pretty nice like on my skin. The color is definitely off. It's not necessarily like too light or too dark, it's just the wrong like undertone, but again, this was like the only medium foundation they had, so I had to work with what I got. But I definitely think with bronzer and stuff we'll be able to like make everything match. And when I built it up, I did get a decent amount of coverage once I could really get the product on my beauty blender. All right, Cat Beauty, not half bad. Okay, for concealer, my concealer was $2.97, you guys, so affordable. This says it was originally $6. This is the Bronx Colors Boosting Hydrating Concealer. I got it because it said hydrating. It doesn't say a shade on here. I remember I was like trying to look for that, but this just actually looked like it could somewhat work for a concealer shade for me, which is why I picked her up. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a squeezy too, but it's actually a doe foot that like pulls out. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my under eyes. The doe foot is really, really tiny. I'm so used to like the Too Faced Super Coverage and like Tarte Shape Tape that have such big doe foots that I like forgot what it's like to have a tiny little doe foot like this. But it gets the job done, and for $2 or $3-ish, because it was like $2.97, you know, not half bad. I can't really complain. I'm gonna put some in my T-zone as well. Oh my god, my forehead is so shiny. Like, I don't mind it, again, because I have dry skin, so I'm like, yes, like, give me all of it. But I could totally see if you have oily skin, you just, like, not vibing with that foundation at all. All right, so let's go in and blend this out. That's where we will really see if it's good or what. Blend it out pretty easily, like on my T-zone. Let's see the under eye area. It definitely blends out easily. It's not full coverage, but it's not terrible actually at all. Like, I have definitely tried worse concealers for much more money, so I can't complain. This one also has a little bit of like a yellowy undertone to it, which I like. It helps to just kind of brighten up that under eye area, but again, it's kind of stinks that there's no shade name on this at all. It does not say. I'm not sure the shade, but it does feel hydrating as well. It does say it's a hydrating concealer, and it doesn't feel drying or anything on my under eyes. I would say it's like medium coverage. Again, I more so go for full coverage, but I don't think this is a bad concealer at all. I'm actually really, I'm happy with it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, now to set the face, I have the Ulta Beauty. I think this is like a mineral powder, but the little price sticker, they put it over the name. But this was originally $14. I got it for $6.97, and I got the shade Medium 3C. So I think this is just like a loose setting powder. There was actually a lot of like Ulta branded stuff in the clearance section. But I think this was like the only, or no, I got a face palette from them too. But definitely if you like the Ulta brand, there's a ton of their stuff in the clearance section. I haven't really tried that much from the Ulta brand itself. So I'm excited to try this and see how it works. So this is actually really nice. It does have a sifter that you can like move and like stop the powder from like coming all out like when you close it, which I really, really like that. So that's really nice. I'm gonna open it up. I'm just gonna put the powder in the cap. That's normally how I do it. This powder looks actually pretty dark for medium, so let's hope that it's all right. I'm just going in with this multi-purpose powder brush from Moda, and I'm gonna just swirl this on. Oh, it actually looks pretty nice. And it's not too dark on the skin, like it's blending fine. It reminds me almost of like Bare Minerals. Like that's kind of what this powder reminds me of. What I like is it's setting the foundation, but it's not making me like super, super matte. Like it's still allowing that dewiness from the foundation to kind of shine through, but it's just like setting it down. So I do really, really like that actually. This is not half bad at all. All right, for eyebrows, this is like, I feel like this could be a no. I'm a little nervous. This is one of the only brow products that I could find there. This was also a category of makeup that they really skimped on in the clearance section, you know? In my personal opinion, there was only really like 2 brow products that I could find at both stores, and this was like the best one that I could find. So this is the Makeup Revolution Brow Revolution. So this is an instant longwear fiber technology brow gel. So I think it's gonna be like the little Benefit brow gel that like adds little fibers and like makes your brows look good. Tarte has one too that's like that. It's gonna like add thickness and color and everything to your brows. This package is definitely looking a little janky, but that's okay. There's a little sticker on here that says $9, and there's another one down here that says $5.99. So hopefully I paid $5.99 for it, but I didn't even realize that sticker down here. I thought I was paying $9.99. So I don't know. But anyways, this shade is Auburn. So this is not typically a shade that I would get. All right, I'm gonna take the product out. Oh, okay, this is kind of interesting. So there's like this random spoolie in there, and then there's the product that looks like it may have been used before. Let me see. Ooh, okay. So this was definitely used before. You can like totally see, or at least, at the very least it was open, because there's like all product in the cap and on this stick. Okay. I mean, it's my eyebrows, so it's okay. Like if this was a lipstick or something, I'd be like, no. But I mean, I'll do it for my eyebrows. It is what it is. But again, the shade for this is Auburn. Normally I wouldn't get Auburn, but I basically had the option between an Auburn one or an eyebrow pencil that was like literally black that would have just been so dark. So I was like, well, my natural hair color is red, so we'll go with Auburn. Okay, so I don't really know how to do this. Oh, okay, so this brow brush is supposed to be in here because this is like a... This is very interesting. This is like a little brush. So I guess I brush this through and then I go through with the spoolie. This is almost like a dye. Oh my god. And it does say too, to take this off, you need like an oil-based cleanser. So I guess it's gonna be like kind of hard to take off because it's supposed to be waterproof. It's almost like a stain. All right, so now that we are up close and personal we are gonna go in with this. I'm like very nervous. I just like don't know what to expect. And there's so much product on this tip, like I'm just trying to get it off. So I just feel like this is gonna be such a mess. Oh my God. I'm very nervous. Okay. I am trying to go in with the lightest hand possible with this and just really like coat a little bit on. I feel like it would be so easy to just go in with so much of this though. It doesn't really look like super auburn though to me. Like this looks like a good color. Like it's not like reddish, so I don't mind that. I thought the color would be like way more off, but I feel like this color is pretty good. This product though, I just don't know that I vibe with this. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I'm gonna go in, I guess, with the spoolie now. Does it say, are you supposed to wait? I'm trying to like read the directions. Fill in clean, dry eyebrow with short feathering strokes. That's what I did. Now comb brow with enclosed brow brush to blend and even out fiber gel. So I'm gonna comb in. Oh, okay, to like blend it through. Okay, I mean, all right. It's not great. Like, I don't know that I would like tell you guys to go buy this, but like, I don't think it's terrible. And I would just say to go in with this with the lightest hand possible, because it would be so easy to just like get this all over your brows and like everywhere. So my camera literally died as I was chatting, but we're gonna rewind it back a little bit. Don't mind the eyeshadow on my eye. This is what I got for the eyeshadow palette. So this is the AM Kit Daytime Eyes and Cheek Palette from Model's Own. This was $8.99. It doesn't say what the original price was, but $8.99 is what I paid. I'm assuming it was like at least $12 or $14. The packaging on this guy was a little messed up, so I did check this palette before buying it to make sure that it wasn't used. This is what it looks like, and it was not, aside from this shade, which I did just use right now. But it's a pretty nice palette. I mean, it has 6 different eyeshadows, a blush, and then 2 little brushes, and a really big mirror. So for $8.99, pretty good deal. The first shade that I started to go in with on my crease is this shade right here. So that is what we are gonna do. I don't know that I'll use the blush in this palette because I do have a separate face palette that I want to use, but I'm definitely gonna use the shadows. So I'm just buffing in that kind of purpley shade in my crease to start us off. Up next, I'm gonna jump into this deeper shade right here, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer part of the lid. And I'm gonna bring it in the crease as well. I'm gonna do a little smoky look. This does have some shimmer to it, but it's blending okay, like in the crease. It's actually pretty pigmented, so I can't complain. I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. I love how this is called the Daytime Palette, and I'm just like doing like a dark smoky eye. That is my life. I'm gonna go in with that shade on my lower lash line as well, and then I'm gonna buff it out with a lighter shade. But I'm gonna pack it right up against the lash line. Then I'm actually gonna go in with some of this pink, and I'm gonna use that to kind of blend out on the lower lash line, just to add it a little pink down there, you know? This shade is a little chalky, like it's kind of just like blending into the purple rather than like doing anything. You know, I might go in with a little bit of the blush because it's a little darker. Maybe I'll do that. That has a little more color to it. Now all over the lid, I'm gonna go in with this kind of shimmery pinky purple, and I'm just gonna pack that down. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. I like it. And this is completely dry. I'll do with some Fix Plus in the other eye so we can see how it applies. I'm gonna bring it in the inner corner as well. Spritz a little Fix Plus. And ooh, yeah, it applies pretty with the Fix Plus too, but it honestly applied really nice without it, so the Fix Plus just gives it a little more of like a mirrored look. And then I'm just gonna go in with this light shimmer right here and pop that beneath my brow bone. Honestly, I feel like this palette was pretty good. Like if you like more cool tone neutrals, like a little bit of purpley, you would probably really like this. Like I think it worked pretty well, and I can't complain. Okay, for eyeliner, I have the Essence Superfine Eyeliner Pen in Waterproof. I paid $2.99 for this, and I think that's the regular selling price for this, so I feel like someone might have just thrown this in the clearance section even though it wasn't actually clearance, or it just didn't get rung up right, I don't know. But regardless, $2.99 is pretty cheap, so we're gonna go in with this guy. Oh my goodness gracious, that is a long tip on that. Jesus Christ. We are gonna see how this works. I'm like a little nervous. Why is this so long? This is like really awkward and weird, but I'm gonna go in. Okay, well she's pigmented, so that's good. The brush, even though it's so long, is a little stiff, so it's a little difficult to do a wing, but we're gonna do it anyways. And this is supposed to be waterproof, so I'm gonna bring it all the way into my inner corner and we will see how waterproof she really is. Not bad. All right, gonna go in and do the same thing on the other side. I feel like I thought this being so long was gonna be more awkward than it is. I mean, my wing is like a little janky just because this doesn't have a lot of flexibility, but I feel like the length of the actual tip isn't the problem. So I am happy about that. For mascara, I have the Ulta Beauty. They put like the stickers always over the name, but this is the waterproof amped lashes. It says it's volumizing and defining. So it was originally $10. I got it for $4.97. This is waterproof. I don't normally wear waterproof mascara because it's just such a nightmare to get off. But I'm doing it for the video. This is what the little spoolie looks like. So I'm just gonna go right on in with her. A lot of times the waterproof mascara works better because it kind of has just like a thicker consistency or something. Like I don't know what it is about it, but a lot of times waterproof mascara will really amp up your lashes. So if you don't like your natural lashes and you really want something, oh my God. All right, let me finish what I was saying and then I'll tell you guys about that. If you don't like your natural lashes, a lot of times waterproof will really, really help. But this is such a prickly wand. I've tried mascaras like this before and always hated them. Oh my God. The wand is so prickly, it like hurts the eyes when you like use it. Okay. This mascara is like a flop. Not loving this at all. Oh my God, this mascara, I'm like kind of really surprised. Like, I don't know. Because it says it's supposed to be waterproof amped lashes, volumizing and defining. This is like not doing anything for my lashes really at all. We were doing so good. We got so many good products and then this is just like, Okay, so this mascara is not my favorite. All right, moving on to the face. I'm really excited because this actually looks really, really nice. I love the packaging. This is the Ulta Beauty Waves of Wonder 3-piece cheek palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It has like this protective coating on it, so I know that it hasn't been used. And you get a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush. This was $8.99. It does not say what it originally retailed for, but I thought that was a pretty good price for 3 different products. So the bronzer is a matte bronzer. So we're gonna go in with that to bronze up the skin, and then we'll also use it to contour because it is matte. Ooh, there was a lot of kickback. Oh my God, can you guys see that? There's a lot of kickback like all over the palette. If you see it like all down there. Okay, so that's a little, ooh. Okay, oh my God, what shade is this? I don't think there is a shade. Oh wow, wait, it says on the back here that the retail was $18, so I did get it for a lot cheaper, but what the heck is going on? Oh my God, okay. Blendy, blend, blend, blend. Wow. That's pretty dark. I'm just gonna blend her out. I'm just using the Moda blush brush. I mean, that looks better. I don't think we're gonna need to contour though. I'm just gonna leave that as the contour because normally I go in and like bronze up my skin first and then I contour, but like, I feel like this is more than enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go in like lightly. Yeah, this has a lot of powder kickback. Good gosh. Oh my God, wait, I'm like upset because I thought that I was really gonna like this palette because it looks really pretty. The highlight looks so pretty. I feel like I may like end up loving the highlight, but just not liking the bronzer. I'm just gonna go back in with the brush we used for the powder too and just kind of blend her. We're gonna go in with the blush. It looks pretty, it looks promising, so I'm gonna go in the blush also too. Like all of these have a lot of powder kickback on them, so just something to be aware of. Everything is very pigmented though. Like I feel like everything is like pretty dark on the skin. Yeah, the blush is like really pigmented too. You guys know I don't love blush. So I'm just gonna blend that with a clean brush as well. Now let's just hope that that highlight is as pigmented as the other two and maybe I'll love it. So I'm gonna go in with the highlight now. It looks so pretty. Please apply well, please. All right, moment of truth. Okay, see, I knew it. What I like is I like not very pigmented bronzers, not very pigmented blushes, and then very pigmented highlights. That's what I like. Dang, that is blinding though. Oh my Lord. I mean, the highlight is pretty good. I'll give it that. I don't know that I would ever pay $18 for this palette though. Like it's just like kind of cheapy cardboard packaging. Like it's nothing crazy. I guess you do get 3 different shades. So I mean, I'm content with the $8.99 that I spent, but I don't know that I would ever tell anybody to buy this for $18, which is what it says the retail price is. Because really the only product that I vibe with is the highlight. But like that is booming. Goodness, okay. All right, so I mean, at least we had one good thing. I kind of want to put a little bit of that highlight in my inner corner just to like really make it pop. I feel like that would look pretty. I'm going with just a tiny little detail brush and just pop a little bit of the highlight in there. All right, last but not least, we have our lippy. So I got this one. This is from Lottie London. They had so many products from Lottie London, like for the lipsticks, like a lot of different shades. This is the matte liquid lipstick. The original price, it doesn't say on here, but I got it for $6.49. And the shade on this is #TBT. That's so cute. I don't know, have I tried Lottie London before? I feel like maybe like 1 or 2 products, but not a lot. I'm not like super familiar with their brand. So this is a matte liquid lipstick. It's kind of like a mauve-y shade. Oh, there's like a big glob of it. It's pretty pigmented though. And it has like a moussey kind of texture going on, so it kind of already goes on very matte. It doesn't really go on as a liquid and then dry down to a matte. It does feel a little bit dry on my lips, but not like terrible. So I'm like indifferent. It's like, it's okay. All right, you guys, so that was everything. Overall, honestly, this turned out better than I expected it to. Like, I feel like the products were better than I thought they were gonna be. Obviously, I liked some of the products much better than others. The mascara was probably my least favorite. That I definitely wouldn't recommend. But like, for the most part, like some of the products were pretty good, especially for the price. So I cannot complain. Let me know down below what has been your favorite Ulta clearance find. Like, have you ever found something that you really, really loved? I would love to hear, so let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.